So what's good, guys? What's good? So it's your boy Kelechiku. So it's been a while here in this channel, so I just want to quickly show you guys that we've hit our tenth payout from the profit I'm trading, right? I say that whatever I'm doing right here, I'll just come over here to be giving you guys updates on how it's been going, right? On how it's been going. So right here, guys, I hit my 10th payout on, was it on 22nd? But earlier this week, how my trading has been going, it's been ups and downs, going up, going down, going down. I was optimistic that I'm to withdraw on the Monday. On the Monday of last week, that was which day again? That was which day again? Today is 27th, according to when I'm doing this video, right? So on the 12th, right? On the 12th, like, okay, sorry, on the 19th of January 2026, right? So I expected and hoped that I'm going to place a withdrawal. That's how trading could be. But guess what? On that Monday, I held the trade over on the weekend. That was on 16th on 16th of this January 2026, right? So as I held the trade, when I held the trade over all the weekend, it was a GJ trade. I was holding a buy trade. Sorry, I was long on GJ, right? So when I was long on that trade, I held that trade because that was a New York session. I don't always enter trades on Fridays most times, but that day I was pushed to take a trade on Friday, and I took that trade on New York section. Guess what? That trade was on profit. Before that day ends, guess what? That price was reversing back against me, reversing back. So all I could do that day was just, I told myself, okay, what I would do right now is just to kindly hold that trade all over the weekend, because it's not been today I've been holding trade. The mindset has grown, patience level has, we are trying to improve that, right? So when I held that trade, guess what happened? Market opened on Monday. When market opened on Monday, which is on the when market opened on Monday, that was on 19th, right? On that 19th, spread finished me like, sorry, I say spread, it's not spread. This thing they call slippage of a 10 also in the forex market. That gap, that slippage, some people call it liquidity gap, some people call it slippage, but the main name is slippage, right? So that slippage really messed me up, right? I'm just glad to God. Imagine what I'm aiming to risk $100 on that trade. Guess what? I risked like that loss. I put a stop loss on that trade, but because of that slippage, I lose more than over like once I lose $165 on that trade. I will display it on the screen right there so you see. So as you can see that loss, and some other little accounts I'm trading, I'm aiming to risk like I risk $25, waking up to seeing $40 on it. And that day was so very early in the morning. I woke up around 2:30 a.m. in the morning that day. So when I opened it, I opened my chart. I was like, I saw this lost. I just kept my phone. I was like, oh, let me just wait. Like, I could not even understand like what was going on. What was going on? So that day, I just decided to just keep my phone and sleep back to digest that loss, because imagine what you are aiming to risk lower. Imagine what you are aiming to risk lower, and you come back and you are seeing your loss very, very much more than what you expected. So it really, and I'm glad that did that. I didn't get to even over leverage on Friday, because you see this thing we call discipline on our trades. You get to be disciplined, that in the sense that anytime you are on a trade, like, don't try to mess around with yourself by over leveraging. Over leveraging in the sense in lot sizing. Let me say you aim to reach $50 on this trade, but because of greed and you just want to make that money fast, you try to over leverage, and that could cost you a lot, right? So that very day, I didn't get to over leverage on that account. That's why I'm happy. Imagine I over leverage, I will risk times two. Like, I'm not, because of that slippage that happened over that weekend, I would have lost more than, or even breach my account and lose the account that very day. But I'm just glad to go that I didn't get to over leverage. That discipline for us, right? So as a trader, you are just try to keep it simple with yourself, and try to be patient and disciplined. This tenth payout from profit is not just an overnight. It's not just an overnight. It's not what's happened overnight, right? Profit payouts don't just come from big wins. It always comes from us respecting our risk, not just respecting our risk, and showing up each and every single day, right? So if you're watching just and you're still struggling with it, every payout you see online is someone trying to refusing to stop, right? whenever we are trying to stop, but we never quit. I just it. So this 10th payout is not just about me being special. It's not that the market respect me a lot. Market don't even know who I am. I'm just a retail trader trying to meet up with myself, right? Still learning and still improving on my level of discipline and patience, right? So it's me being consistent and refusing to stop because every because as I stay consistent here, most people quit after there are one or two losses on this trip. So this industry is something you have to be. Sometimes I say something about no you do don't trying to let the social media hype get into your head because that's the most thing that mess around with people, right? Most especially newbies. You enter online, you see someone, maybe you see a flip of someone telling you he flipped a $5 to $100, he flipped a $5 to $1,000. Man, somebody telling you that he flipped a $100 to $2,000, he flipped it. All those things are big hypes. Most of that things are not the real account, or it could be true with them, but before they do that thing, they've lost more than times five of that account before they do that. So don't allow the social media hype enter your head. I always say this. I know I'm saying it because it do happen to me. I've seen something online and I want to do it and I end up losing all the money. So instead of you keeping that money, you are even losing and losing it all. So if this video is something that inspired you, this 10th payout, I'll just show it over the screen. You see the payouts over there. That's about 360 something dollar payouts from Profit, right? And this is the 10th one. So these guys are good. My link is over my bio. If you go over my bio here on this YouTube, you go over my bio, you'll see 10 trades. I use them. Those guys are good, right? Imagine paying you first, second, from this year since September last year, and this is January 2026, and they're still paying me. So they don't have any hidden rules. So if you actually sign up with the link and you don't understand anything about them, you can actually chat me up. My IG link is over there. You can still look up my IG, chat me up over there. I'll respond to each and every one of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video so this video could get more newbies in the industry trying to level up in their trading, right? So